Hey there everybody, and welcome to Sky Factory Modded Skyblock. I hope you're ready for a productive episode, because after getting next to nothing done in last episode, I mean, we did get this online, but it literally took us far too long. So we're gonna get a bunch of stuff done today, hopefully, starting with automating that cobblestone process. Now, I believe, whoops, was looking some other stuff up, that what I need to do this is a transfer node for items like that. Excuse me. I would like to make the one with the ender pearl since we get 4 of them that way, but since we don't have a mob spawner yet, we'll hopefully take care of that in this episode. Wink wink, nudge nudge. We're gonna have to do this one. So I need 9, 10, 11 redstone, a chest. Oh wait, I need these first. Wait. Go back. I think I can make these with regular transfer pipe plane stuff. There it is. You have to be prepared to click at just the right moment. Okay, so I actually need 12 redstone, 2 glass, and some stone slabs. Luckily, I have glass, stone. I think I'm going to need more stone than that. Let's just grab all of this right now. So I'm going to end up needing one of those, but there it is. I was like, please don't make me wait that entire time. Okay, and we have 32 transfer pipes now. Awesome, so we should be able to just... No, we shouldn't, because I need to make a chest first. Hang on. There we go. Nope. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing stone. Doy. Okay, so you and you and you. Haha! And actually, while I'm in this grid, I'm gonna make another chest. Because once we get this bad boy hooked up, it'll start producing cobblestone at an absolutely absurd rate. So I think all I have to do is plonk this guy here. Yep, it's already started. See what I mean? Absurd rate? Nope. Shift. Chest. Oh, that's awkward. Is this gonna spew cobblestone everywhere? Just a little bit. Let's put this on top of this guy if I can. That looks a little less dorky. And we already have 28 cobblestone. Hello! Okay, so we got that all set up. I think I'm gonna take a short break. Yeah, right. I'm going to go ahead and do a jump cut here because I kind of want to use some of this stone to expand out this area. Because what I'm thinking right now is, like, we'll dedicate this area to cobblestone generation and maybe eventually technology. We'll dedicate, say, that area to mobs, this area to farming, because really we should stop living off of apples. So we could do that for farming, and then magic stuff could be that direction or something. So, actually, you know what? Between episodes trying to get some good resources to make that, I actually have quite a bit of iron here, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make arguably my favorite tool in this mod pack. I think I only need one. The chisel! Okay, chisels are amazing creatures, because creatures are wonderful things. No. But all you have to do is right-click with the chisel in your hand, and you can just plonk your blocks in here, and it gives you all of these different textures. Which is just... It just kind of blows my mind, because it gives you so many more options. You know, your planks can look like crates, your planks can look like beachfront houses. That's what that one makes me think of, at least. So it's really nice in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that and start expanding this way and maybe that way, and I'll come back with you guys when I've made some progress on that. Oh, sweet. Okay. Allow me to preface this section by saying I may have a problem being addicted to this chisel. We are back, and a lot has changed since my last cut. I don't even really know where to start, so we're just going to start with the biggest portion of it. That guy. I had a lot of time, actually, between these recording sessions, just because I live in an apartment with, 3 other people, and so people are playing music and doing their homework and all that kind of stuff, which is totally understandable. That's just how apartments go. So I couldn't really record without having odd noises in the background, so I got a lot of stuff done. But I went ahead and dismantled the cobblestone generator, excuse me, from over here, and went ahead and moved it into this little room. I hope to replace these torches with some form of glowstone or light or whatnot in the very near future. But this is the rebuilt cobblestone generator, and it's actually... Do I have any blocks on me? I actually had to go ahead and close it off because I went ahead and rebuilt it and was like, oh, fantastic, that's great. It'll just produce cobblestone over here and we can have plenty of cobblestone whenever we need it. And I went off to work on my other area, and when I came back to check on it, it stopped producing cobble. And I was going, what's going on? How did I break it? And it turns out that I'm silly and forgot Minecraft physics because I'm in an ice plains biome over here, and my water source block was freezing. So I had to go ahead and put the roof up there to stop that from happening, and it seems to be working all right so far. I also went ahead and moved the crucible over here. Eventually we will upgrade this power source. There are some lava generators and stuff like that I'd like to look into. This was just the spare cobblestone I had from the original chest. I went ahead and plonked a new one down because I broke that chest and cobble flew everywhere. There was cobble everywhere. So I've been expanding this area out to be kind of a farming area. So, excuse me, we have our wheat farm up in here. I also got back into the carpenter's blocks. Lord help me, I'm back into the carpenter's blocks. But we've got our wheat going here, and the other side I'm going to put pumpkin and melons, and then this will be sugarcane, and this is the tree farm. The tree farm. I decided I was tired of running back and forth and having trees randomly grow in my head, so I figured I'd move those down there. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I have, can I look it up without typing R? Yes, I can. I've been having some issues with the inventory organization mod. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called now, but when you type an R into the NEI space, it rearranges your entire inventory, and that drives me nuts, so I'm trying not to use the letter R when I'm searching for things. But okay, we need 4 pieces of stone, a bowl, and some bone meal. So, I've got a bone meal over here. Do I have stone left? Fantastic. What was the last thing? Oh, a bowl. Of course. So, we just get a bowl. No, not there, there. Doot, 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 doot. Do. Ha-ha! Now, the watering can is awesome. At least for early game, because you just right-click in some water. Yeah, okay. I was worried that it didn't fill up for a second. And if I go back over here to the wheat plants, let's go with this guy. See how he says 86%? If I just right-click on him, he and everybody around him, there he goes, will start growing at a much faster rate. Yep, so there that one went, and you can just sit here, yep, see, he's mature, so it just, I was gonna say doubles. I don't actually know the ratio for how much it helps, but it helps your crops grow exponentially faster, and it's really wonderful. There is an open block alternative to this. There's no way to type this without typing R, is there? Nope, because those are all spawners. Nope, we're just gonna do it. Sprinklers. But you can make a sprinkler, and this basically works like a watering can, but you can just set it down and let it run. We don't have enough iron for that yet, though. So, those are the things that I did while you were away. I've also started using, I went ahead and made a pair of shears, and I've started using leaves to make dirt to help get this area fleshed out, because you get so many more leaves off of a tree than you do saplings. It's just definitely use that as soon as you have enough extra iron. Anyway, what are we working on next? Well, I'm hoping to get this cobblestone sifting process automated. I'm not sure if we're going to get it done in this episode, because in this chest are the things we're going to need for it. We need to make a block placer, and we need to make what's called an autonomous activator. Now, the block placer is just this recipe right here, and I believe it is from, I want to say Open Blocks, I'm not sure. Yep, Open Blocks. So that can obviously place blocks down, title's in the name, but the autonomous, oh, thank you for not making me type the whole thing. That needs tin, piston, chest, and a pneumatic servo, and the pneumatic servos are made in this fashion. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but I have those all laid out, and so far we can only make 2 of the pneumatic servos, which end up making 2 of the activators, and I only had enough iron for 1 of the block placers. I mean, I could switch these over here to make 2, but I'm gonna need more anyway, basically, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep trying to collect resources. Maybe we should... No, I'm gonna go ahead and collect some more resources, and then I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, I fear I have bitten off a little more than I can chew for this episode. I went ahead, I've got all of the transfer nodes that I need crafted up. I've got my transfer pipe left over, and I believe that I have enough material to make everything that we need to make. So I can go ahead and bring these out here. These are for the block placer. Should I go ahead and just do this, do that, like that? Excellent. Maybe I should just... I did forget about one thing we're going to end up needing, though, and that was the arrangement in the middle. It's called a redstone clock, and it basically sits there and gives an input signal to whatever you put it next to. So we need to put these next to the block placers. Pardon me if you heard that phone. We need to put them next to the block placers so that the block placers will actually place their blocks. But if we go ahead and get this... I tell you, this whole shift click the question mark thing is the best thing ever invented by anyone ever. But the reason I said that I might have bit off more than I can chew is because we need hoppers to contain these guys. But I don't think we can just use the plain old regular hoppers. Because when a block is broken by an autonomous activator, it kind of goes spewing out everywhere. It doesn't just automatically fall right in front of it. So I think what we're going to need are actually these vacuum hoppers from Open Blocks. Problem with that, though, as you can see, is they take a regular hopper plus some ender pearls plus obsidian. So I'm trying to decide now whether we should try to set this up without them just to lay it out, or... Nope, I think that's a bad idea. I think what I'm gonna do is gather up some materials to make a small little mob spawner area, and then I'll come back when we're ready to build that, because that way we can go ahead and get the ender pearls, and while we're waiting for them to show up, we can go ahead and craft some obsidian. So I'll go gather up the stuff to make one of those. We'll probably do it over there, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, let's try this again. I just tried to film this and then realized I had built the platform incorrectly, so let's see if I did it right this time. I went ahead and changed this pattern up, this floor pattern up a little bit so that it looks, you know, like we're heading to something dark and eerie. And then we have this nice little platform out here, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a 2 by, I don't know how wide spawner. I made my other one 3 by 3, but then I was frequently losing items in the middle of it, so we're gonna step in one here and lay a quote-unquote foundation of, what are these? Half slabs. Half slabs, exactly! Thank you, anonymous voice in my head. So, because if we do that, then we can lay these guys up here and we'll be able to easily smack people's feet. So, we've got to build up the sides now. I won't be able to do that, will I? Now I will. 1, 2, 3. No, I'll go ahead and torch the top. I was about to say I'll cover the top in half slabs as well, just so it doesn't, so nothing spawns on top of the spawner. Also, I love this mod. You see those little yellow X's there? That is from a mod that allows you to see what spaces are spawnable in your current area. So yellow means that things can spawn there in nighttime, and as I walk on them they disappear, obviously, because they can't spawn there. So I just toss a torch there, and I think the other corners even look like they're good from that, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and cover... Oh, darn it. Yep. Okay, well that's going to be the basic shape. I'm going to go grab a couple more materials and finish this off real quick. Ladies and gents, we have our first mob spawn. Now the fact that those are red X's, you should be able to see they're red X's, means that mobs can spawn on this at any time of day. It just so happens to be night because I was finishing up these little decorative trim kind of edges. But this thing should work pretty well because we can just walk up here and punch this guy in the legs. And it'll take a while because I haven't... Let's switch to an axe. I haven't made a sword yet, but I will now. And... Ooh, he dropped a zombie brain. Let me just wander around back here and pick up all the loot. Awesome! So, now that we have that done, it means I can... I also miscounted when I first went up there. I'm sure some of you were going, "You're an idiot, come on, figure it out." But I miscounted. Now it is 3 tall, so we can get enderman spawns in there. You also do have to be careful to make this, build this, whatever, construct this. At least, I think it's 20 blocks away. Because if I go back over here and I were to, you know, fiddle around, do some stuff... maybe I want to transform this back into cobble real quick. And then I run back. There's a higher likelihood of mobs to be in here. That was really anticlimactic. I apologize. I literally ran over here for 2 seconds earlier to grab something out of this chest, and that zombie spawned. That's why I figured, oh yeah, it'll happen again. Never trust that. Never trust that ever. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and use this mob spawner to get some ender pearls. And then when we come in next episode, we can go ahead and get our automatic sifting set up. I'm a little worried this room may be too small. I may have to play around with how we're going to lay these out, especially because we don't really want those vacuum hoppers to overlap too much. I feel like that would be a very, very bad thing. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the episode, please click that like button. Feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. Ooh, I can go harvest some wheat now. And thanks for watching. That's a wrap. Oh, please spawn inside the thing. Oh no, one of them didn't. One of them did not spawn inside the thing, but he's inside of a wall, so it's okay. Oh wow. as long as you hit their legs, they don't teleport away. Well, I'd say that's a good start.